Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great June so far. The year's just flying by. I know we all probably have that conversation with many different people. And, I have my background blurred, and part of it is I really hate this how your head gets cut off. So I apologize if I look funny. I have to try to figure out how to position this. Okay, that seems maybe not. Um, so, um, what do we want to talk about today? The third top objection to hiring help in your business for most business owners um, is protecting your data. Being concerned about protecting your data. I think yes, no matter what you do, there's just a certain level of risk involved. I have been doing this for 11 years. I have clients who trust me with all their passwords. They trust me with their credit card. Like I have their credit card numbers and, use them if needed, not necessarily just to pay myself, but even to, update their payments with, programs and stuff they're paying for. So, I mean, I get it, and that's a hard thing to do is to trust people with that sort of information. I wouldn't say all my clients trust me with their credit card information, but I do have some who, yes, they're happy to have me have it and use it if I need to. Usually that's me sending them a text, hey, I'm about to charge your card for this, or I need to send you a new invoice. Are you okay if I just charge your card for it? I never just charge their credit card without talking to them first and without them knowing. And and with passwords, when you need access to certain things, that's just in our cloud-based world where everything is on the cloud, it's just your your password needs to be a strong password. I will say that. I like my website. I don't think I've ever had an issue. It's not that I never had people try to, people from other countries try to hack my website, but they have to be able to get in first. And so there's something to be said about having a strong password. And that's true not just for a website, but your banking info and anything. Okay. And like even my computer backs up to Dropbox. Okay. Now, Dropbox, that's cloud based storage. So, yes, could someone potentially hack into that? Yes. But again, that's where a strong password is important to be using, um, so that, people can't just like guess your password. Okay. Now, with all of that said, another tool I use is called LastPass, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard of it. It's basically a password storage software, and it's cloud based too. So again, there have been security breaches with LastPass. Not going to deny it. There have been. I haven't had any issues. I will regularly change my password in LastPass just in case there are breaches that we don't because the other thing is we have to trust these companies to tell us. Now there are other password storage programs out there that I can't think of off the top of my head, but they do exist. So certainly you could you could certainly go with a different one other than LastPass, but the reality is the risk is there with all of them. And so but that's another way to be able to share passwords without actually having to share the password. Because if you share a password with me via LastPass, you can check the box or uncheck the box where you don't want me to see the password. So that's an option as well. Um, so I think the point is in this cloud-based world that we live in, when it comes to our data, it's all, it's all in the cloud. There is risk involved. Okay. Locally here, there is a healthcare system that was hacked at the beginning of May. And my mother has all of her doctors and appointments and everything through this healthcare system. And, it's been like a month and they still don't have everything put back together. My mother's had other appointments that we've had to cancel because their systems are so out of whack still that they can't even honor the appointments that we had scheduled. So, I use a different healthcare system, and actually there are people within that healthcare system that I've been talking to, like, I hope that they're learning from this. And what is your backup plan if you get hacked? First, what are you doing to prevent being hacked? I mean, you're talking about large healthcare systems. They should have the proper IT people in place to be able to come up with plans on, okay, this is the most and the best we can do to prevent from being hacked. But if in fact we do get hacked, this is the plan we need to shift to. Again, because everything is cloud-based and so it's hackable. I mean, so there's that concern on a larger scale. But then when you look at outsourcing to someone to help you in your business, yeah, there's some risk involved there. It can be low. You can use a password sharing platform where you can share the password without the person being able to actually see the password. And you could also, decide, okay, this is what I'm going to give this person access to. This I'm not, until you build up that trust with that person. Because like I said, I mean, there are a lot of clients I've been working with for years, and they trust me because they know me. I've worked with them long enough. They trust me with their credit card information. They trust me with their password information. But that, there's a level of trust built there that doesn't just, happen right away. So, I was just realizing there was a lot of brightness coming from my open window. So now I just moved my computer, and yes, my head is still kind of cut off. I admire these people who have figured out this blurred background stuff because without having their heads cut off, because I certainly have not. So anyway, I know I've kind of gone off on tangents here and there, but I think the bottom line is it's a risk. When you hire people, you need to properly vet. You need to properly, get recommendations from people and trust. It doesn't mean that person's going to be a good fit for you, but then but if you are working with people that other people that you respect, trust those people, then that gives you a little more peace of mind. And, but just knowing that there are ways to protect your passwords and your data, and putting that stuff in place to do that is important as well. So I hope this has been helpful to someone. And feel free to leave a comment with any feedback. Feel free to send me a private message with any feedback. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has. And hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.